spear to linebacker Sam Mills lives on in 2 words. And the sounding of the drum reminds every Panther to keep pounding as they get ready for a fight here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers.
Please welcome your 2026 Carolina Panthers.
Set to get this one started. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. On the return, it's Kendre Miller. And he stopped on the run back at the 27. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite and the game's most important position. And it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. I'll throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that makes it 3rd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends.
The Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send him off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing him up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. And now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And we'll get a look at a man who's been around the block quite a few times now in the NFL.
He's definitely one of the stars in this league, a true franchise quarterback. And when you're at this level, Kate, you want to put your imprints on this game right from the jump.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They're going play action. Running right side by Miller. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Throw here on first. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First down catch at the 31-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass, gets you some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New set of downs for him from the 31. They go play action on first down. Hits him on the out route. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some point every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force the punts and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Do we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game. Yeah.
You're right. Because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league. And the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
Matthew Wright for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers will jump back to a 7-0 lead. Ready to send this one away. Here's Miller on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Second drive coming up for the Saints offense. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. First call here coming from the shotgun. This is Alvin Kamara with it. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Another run for Kamara. All right, they bought him a little room. That one good for 6 on second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Working now from the gun. Short pass brought in. This spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
So out now comes the punter. That is Jimmy Horn back deep for the Panthers. For the second time, we take a look at this Panther offense. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, And a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
1st and 10.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, play action. On the outside. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Number 81. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 43-yard line.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey escapes the defender. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Completed over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. On the ground, McCaffrey. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
It's a gain of 1. That's another Panthers 1st down. 1st down.
I love these misdirection runs. You use that defense's speed and aggressiveness against them. It is really, when you put this play in the playbook and you call it, you want to see that defense overreact, and then you cut them in half with the misdirection.
This one's caught. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, really importantly, is a check down outlet on short throws.
2nd and goal, they're going to throw. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a 13-0 lead.
That is what I call emptying the tank right there, baby. Giving him all he had. He's not a running quarterback by trade. He's creative. He just made him pay.
Right on for the extra point. He hits it true despite some issues with that snap. And the Panthers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Right, ready to send this one away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Making some progress here. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
New set of downs for them from the 31. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Throwing it on second down. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Our score, 14-0. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at 3rd and 6 here. Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Air it out on 3rd. Quick slant, caught by Shaheed. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
14 yards. That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Taken in by Shaheed. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
To the line and sets. Here we go, first down. Just go give to Kamara. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Okay, that's a run to ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's a throw. That one's complete over the middle. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Caught out wide. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints start to fight back with their first points of this game. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Late groupie to try the extra point. Troubles with his snap, but he still knocks it through. And the Saints cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Trevor Etienne to return this. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Panthers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their 3rd touchdown in 3 drives. First and 10 now from the 30. Now come out throwing. That's complete. Sanders got it out right. Now a small gain up to about the 32. Brought down by Julian Blackman.
There's no question, Kate, that the big play is down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Takes the second down snap. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. You've been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. We still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Throwing now off the play action. Finds him over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Got his man. This is McMillan. And he's tackled for the first down yardage.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Panthers first down. First and 10 at the
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Throwing from the gun. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. They're going play action. It's caught. That's Thielen. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Sticking to the air here. Drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They are throwing it again. That's him on the quick hitter. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers take a 13-point lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Right on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. Right, ready to send this one away. Here's Miller on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Saints are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go, 2nd down now from the 26. They send a man in motion. Going again on 2nd and 10. Short pass brought in. Decent game here, but short of the first.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz when he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Punt team on the field. Horn deep to return. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And that hit right at the 10. Somehow, though, got a wicked bounce and makes it into the end zone for a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun. Airing it out to start this drive. Hits him on the in route. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Passing now on 2nd and 10. Dunkoff caught by his back. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Still sticking with the passing game. Thielen's got it, complete. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 41-yard line.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. Gonna throw it again. Complete out to the right. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing it again here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Pass play coming here. Throwing the out route, complete. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying to throw this from the gun. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. The kick by Roddy's good. And despite that bad snap, they're able to tack on 3.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. One last play before the break. He'll throw it. Lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. We're just hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. On the return, this is ETN. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Carolina ready to get things started on offense to begin the third. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. It's complete. Sanders has got it outright. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. There's their consistent source of positive yardage. The trusty tight end.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They're throwing it. Finds the in route complete. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, spots at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
He keeps it himself. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Going down on a run. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Came back to throw. It is caught left side. He will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Back to pass on 1st and 10. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big...
Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
So after the sack, here comes 2nd and 11. Rolling from the gun here. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Again, throw out of the gun. That one's complete, right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer. Now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. There's another 4. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. It's a gain of 3. That leaves him only a yard shy on 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
He tries to sneak it, and he gets in. Touchdown! The Panthers grow the lead coming out of halftime. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down, but that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Right on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers making a 24-point ball game.
21.
Ready to send this one away. Shaheed now to return. Jukes away from one. Works so far, and he's got room. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the Saints offense. That score pushed the deficit to 24, so every opportunity to chip away at it important as they take the field. They'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Ooh, puts him there under this one, right side. He's got it inside the 25. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
From the red zone on 1st. He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. Back now, pressure coming. Touchdown, New Orleans. with some needed points. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
The offense stays out. Kellen Moore making the call to go for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they try for 2, but it doesn't work out. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story. And right now, that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, because now they're still down big.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff.
For the Saints.
Jimmy Horn here on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Panthers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. He's going to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Going run again with McCaffrey. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
3rd down from the gun. Taking a chance at the end zone. And he makes the catch, but he will not get the feet down. Oh, Brock, that could have been a highlight reel touchdown. Instead, just an incompletion.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing.
Now we've got a challenge. Dave Canales not happy with that last call.
Previous play is under review.
Well, we can see he made the catch. He definitely has possession. But did both of those feet hit down in the end zone?
Yeah, get that zoom button ready to go. Get the magnifying glass. Was there any green right between his feet and that end line? That's what they're going to be looking for in the replay booth.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So despite the second look at the insistence of Dave Canales, that call stands. Fourth down, Panthers going to turn to Sam Martin to punt this one away. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like right around the 8. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And they sure surprised us, going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. Saints to the line now. First and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He caught by his back. Camaro. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Camaro running out of the gun. Pushing it up past the 30. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end.
A gain of 19 yards.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. All set to go now from the 35. Running back sent in motion. Throwing now on first down. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it pay.
Just a yard left to go on second down. He'll look to throw. It's on the in route. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Well, empty the backfield, motion him right. I'll throw it here on first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally this defense has an answer.
Another throw here on second down. Hitting Olave on the slant. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Throwing from the gun. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Sticking to the air here. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Completed over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
So it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They run it from the gun with Kamara. He's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Last one got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Goal to go. They're passing. Screen here for Kamara. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints get it back to within 2 possessions. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your 2nd read. His first broke open just like they planned. That's 6 in the end.
Grouping adds the extra point. And the Saints make it an 11-point ball game.
31, Saints 20.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Panthers secure that kick. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
What point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
The Panthers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Inside, give to Dowdle. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. Got a nice little gain on the ground.
3rd and just 2 to go. short, McCaffrey. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The Panthers going to opt for the field goal try here on 4th down. Matthew Wright to attempt it. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. The kick by Wright is good. And it extends their lead to 14.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Ready to send this one away. Here's Miller on the return. Things going well so far. Pass midfield, and he's got space. At the 20. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Groupie to trot the point after. He hits it true despite some issues with that snap. And the Saints chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. On the return, this is Etienne. This makes it up to the 25. The Panthers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground.
How could you watch when I was so broken? Watching everything we built up fade away. I'm at the end of fighting just to.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. And that's the second one used by the defense in this half. Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. They stick with McCaffrey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout. So the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's his running back. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. Offensive line, second down. McCaffrey running between the tacklers. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Setting up for the kneel down on third. He's drawn up for him. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. It'll be Sam Martin doing the honors. Slow snap, but he's able to get this one away. And that one comes down at the 2 before bouncing into the end zone for a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Panthers pick up the win here. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.